Alright, now we're going to do the dado and the rabbet cut on the drawer. Okay? I know one of the rules we gave to you guys a lot earlier was you never use a miter gauge and a fence together at the same time. In this case, we have to keep them tight. So what we're going to do is I'm going to talk you through how to make this cut and then show you how to do it. So when we're doing our cut, our rabbet cuts first because we have the rabbeting fence set up. What we're going to take is we're going to place it down up against that fence, pull tight up to here. Now, in some cases it might be a little bit different because this fence could be a bit bowed. What we're going to do is make sure that we have this to brace as a push, but we're keeping it tight to this fence all the way through and straight through our cut. Okay, you have to ensure though that you're doing your rabbet and that you don't make the mistake to do the rabbet and the rabbet together on the same side, because this is what you'll come out with. If you have a rabbet and a rabbet the same side with a groove, take a look. How's that going to go together? It's not going to go together. Okay? So this is why we mark everything first. We make sure we know what we're cutting. So doing the rabbet cut, I've set up a 1/2 inch dado, 1/4 inch high, which is our 1/2 inch, 1/4 of the way through, or halfway through this piece. Okay? So we make our cut now. So 1/2, 1/4, our blade is set. Drop it down, press it tight, make sure it's the right side you're cutting. Okay, turn it on, and make your cut. I'm keeping it tight to the fence, tight to the table. There's one. Okay, so there's our 2 rabbet cuts. Now we gotta do the dado. If you remember when we did this, we left a 1/2 inch of space there, right? So, means now, that's a 3/4 inch fence. So I need to now take and set for a 1/2 inch. 2 ways of doing this. One, old fashioned, I could take the ruler, could bring it down there, and I could measure this way. Another way you can do it is, don't forget, you made these a 1/2 inch, right? Put the 1/2 inch piece down, lift up your fence, slide it over, snug it up to the blade, okay? If the blades aren't moving, tap it back a bit. Okay? There's my 1/2 inch gap. Now, I take these and I cut them again. Okay? One rule of thumb is make sure you don't press this against here right now, because now you're going to have a 1 inch gap for a rabbet and you have a 1/2 inch piece. The way I normally do this is if I put that down, push it tight, if I put my hands here, I can feel the rabbet there. So I know that this is my dado side. Okay, do it again, turn it on, tight to the fence, tight to the table, pushing through. Rabbet to the outside. Tight to the fence, tight to the table. Okay, I should have what I consider to be bookshelf cuts, which means if it's kind of like a book, they should all line up. Okay, I'll take this. Sometimes you luck out and they fit, other times you don't, and that just means you have a little bit of your favorite sanding to do. This one luckily is fitting in. Spin that around, put the front piece in, and granted we have our measurements correct. There is your drawer. Okay. Next stage we're going to get to is going to be cutting of the base and putting your drawer together.